The mayor's plan to protect Toronto's economy is one step closer to being launched. It will focus on what the city can start doing in the next 30 days to counter those U.S. tariffs. And while Chow's executive committee agrees that urgent action is required, some are raising questions.
Even in the midst of a trade war, we don't want to unintentionally shoot ourselves in the foot.
The mayor is vowing a forceful response to the U.S. trade war with a 10-point action plan that includes banning American firms from bidding on competitive contracts and prioritizing bids from Canadian companies. But some members in her inner circle worry it could backfire.
Without knowing what the impact will be on taxpayers, what hole will be in our budget, how high the cost will escalate on certain jobs that need to get done, and also within some of the US-based companies, like companies from Canada and around the world, how many Canadian jobs who are employed by those companies could be affected? I think it's irresponsible to simply just say no to all of that without knowing what no means.
I believe that Torontonians and local companies and Canadian companies are just as superior, just as smart, just as efficient, effective.
The mayor says this is just the beginning of a strong response to an upsetting situation that will continue to evolve. And City Manager Paul Johnson says there are provisions that will protect Toronto's best interests.
The mayor's budget is quite clear. We can't run a deficit. So if there was a situation where it was very clear that the cost differential is just something that's not in the best interest of this community, we bring that back to council for consideration.
Toronto's winter wallop was also under the microscope.
But it wasn't well done at all, so please make it much better.
It wasn't long ago when back-to-back storms paralyzed the city. For weeks, many sidewalks and bike lanes were impassable. The mayor is calling for a full review of the city's winter maintenance program.
The phone calls came in, the letters came in. I received 1,500 emails. I spoke to people. I have people that tells me, right here in this spot, a person broke her leg. I had people telling me that they are trapped inside the house for days, they cannot get out.
And the head of Toronto's transportation admits that some of the equipment struggled to keep up.
There certainly was a lot of maintenance that was required on a number of the pieces of equipment, including the downtown sidewalk plows.
The review will take a look at how private contractors performed, communication gaps, and whether staff from other departments could be utilized during major snow events.
I believe that the City of Toronto's snow clearing strategy needs to be far better than simply waiting for spring to arrive. And that's what happened this year.
The report on snow removal is expected back sometime in the summer, while the mayor's economic action plan still has to be debated and approved by City Council. That is slated for next week. At City Hall, Shauna Hunt, City News.